Hello, hello. What's happening, everybody? How you doing? Instagram, and how you doing? Facebook Live. It's yours truly, Mike Marino, doing another episode of Live from my mother's basement. I'm actually in the basement that I grew up in here in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. A beautiful bar, fully loaded with everything you can think of. I got my sponsors all around me, and I'm doing this last podcast before I do my big event tomorrow night, May 25 at 8 o'clock, sharing the stage at the Count Basie Theater with New Jersey's funniest lawyer, John Bramnick, and of course, the legend himself, Bill Spadia from 101.5 New Jersey radio station. This guy's a badass. We're going to have a lot of fun. Right now, it's Friday, 8 o'clock at night on May 24th, the beginning of Memorial Day weekend. I just want to say I'm actually sitting in the basement by myself after a long day of hardcore promotions. So many years ago, this shit would not be taking place, man. I'd be in the car flying down the parkway to get down to Belmar, New Jersey to begin the summer, to go out to a happy hour, to go dancing, to get crazy long before the word Facebook. And boy, I tell you, I really don't like being this age. I'd rather be in my car, flying down to the Jersey Shore, getting crazy, getting wild, having some fun. But you know what? Now I feel like I'm not alone because here I am doing my broadcast, and I got a lot of friends watching and a lot of people writing into the show so far. I heard you're coming to Fort Lauderdale. That's right, man, 1964. Fort Lauderdale at the Art Serve Theater on June 15th. June 15th, Florida, watch out, I'm on my way back. Okay, Italian president bit, the best thing ever. Thank you so much. I have a decision to make. Maybe you guys can help me make that decision. That decision is I've been doing that joke for quite some time about we had an Italian president running the country with whack Osama bin Laden. I also have new stuff about becoming president of the United States. So here's the question. Do I do that joke no matter what tomorrow night at the Count Basie and let everybody hear it once again? Or do I just only do new stuff? What do you say? What do you say? Let me know. Hey, Australia, hope all is well for you, Mike Marino. Love Australia. Hope to get out there sometime. Any plans ever to perform in San Diego? Yes. September, I want to say September 25, San Diego. Go to MikeMarino.net. It's not listed yet, but I'm coming to San Diego, ship to shore, San Diego in September. Hey, Mike, Joe from around the corner in Scotch Plains. Hey, Joe from around the corner, how you doing? You should come around and be on the show. Australia is supposed to happen in 2019, so please go to MikeMarino.net. Say hello. A lot of people, luckily, in my life, ask me, when am I coming into their neighborhood? I say neighborhood because I like to come in neighborhood. If you want to know, folks, subscribe. It's so easy. You can even unsubscribe if you don't like what you get. But if you subscribe, not only to my YouTube channel, which is Mike Marino Live on YouTube, but you subscribe to my newsletter. It's a newsletter. You get it every Wednesday or every other Wednesday. Tells you where I'm going, what I'm doing, how you can get comps on some tickets. You can get shirts that say New Jersey's bad boy, make America Italian again. You can get panties that say get the bat on the ass. You can have a lot of fun with all of that, and I make sure that you get that information. Why don't we catch a drink together in town when you're done? Well, if you got nothing to do tomorrow night, why don't you catch a drink with me live at the Count Basie Theater? There's still some tickets left, so go to www.thebasie.org and pick yourself up some tickets, but you could always come around the corner and get on the show. Definitely do the joke about how an Italian president would have solved the problem. We love it. Well, thank you very much, Ship to Shore. I am going to do it. I'm going to do it for you. And don't forget, San Diego in the month of September. Big show in San Diego. It's going to be my first time performing in San Diego in quite some time. So definitely log on to my newsletter, MikeMarino.net. MikeMarino.net. Are you watching? If you guys are watching right now and you subscribe, I can actually see that you did it. And I know who did it, so do it. I just finished performing in Miami. excuse me, I was just lucky enough to be working on a TV project called Silent Partners, and we filmed in Miami. So go to MikeMarino.net and you'll see all about it. I play an underboss in a TV series called Silent Partners, and that role is Little Leo Lacasio. It's going to be funny, serious, dramatic, and badass. So make sure you guys tune into that. I just saw John Fossiter. Nice to see you. I just saw him over at the Food Town. I was at the Food Town in Red Bank, New Jersey, with my sponsor, Lucatelli Cheese. Lucatelli Cheese. And we were talking about how great the cheese is, where you can get it, what you can do with it, put it on some nice pasta and stuff like that. And it's the proud sponsor of Mike Marino Live on Tour. And the name of my show, of course, is Make America Italian Again. And boy, do we ever need to do that. There are a lot of people who love you in San Diego, but we are from New Jersey now. Well, thank you so much. Ship to Shore. Ship to Shore. Subscribe, MikeMarino.net. And I will send you complimentary tickets when I come to San Diego. I'm pretty sure my performance in San Diego, Saturday night, September 25, at the Comedy Palace in San Diego. So check that out. Are you a gravy or a sauce guy? Thank you very much for that question. I was just asked, am I a gravy or a sauce guy? Well, my mother is from Italy. And yes, we said the word gravy. Gravy. Gravy made from meat. Meat together with sauce becomes gravy meat. And it's delicious. And if you want me to make it for you, I will. I have a secret recipe with Lucatelli cheese and my mom's recipe, and I will make you some gravy that you'll love. I will definitely subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. There's my friend Katrina Reed. How are you, sweetheart? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're feeling better. It sucks these days when we go on the internet and we read all the disasters that are going on in the world. Facebook really became almost like an obituary. You always go on the internet and you see, oh, so-and-so passed away. Oh, did you remember this? Prayers for this person, prayers for that person. And you want to pray for everybody. You want to help everybody. But boy, does it make you sick that you see all these problems. I have some problems I got to go through too. I might be having my gallbladder removed from my body. But I'll talk about that if that really, really happens. I want to say shout out to Katrina. I hope you're okay. I hope you're feeling good. I hope your problems are going away. We do. We need comedy more down than ever. Somebody's writing in over here on the Instagram saying we need comedy more than ever. We do. A lot of people really need to just, you know what, shut the fuck up and crack a joke once in a while. When I was a kid, we all made fun of each other, but we played on the playground together and it was funny as shit. Have some fun. Shut the fuck up. Everybody's complaining. I got a problem with this. I got a problem with that. Oh, man. I'm not supposed to curse on my show because I do have a lot of kids watching the show, and I want this to be PG-13. But Jesus, mackerel, shut the fuck up. You know what makes me happy? I'm going to smoke a joint, and I'm going to have some Pop-Tarts, strawberry Pop-Tarts. This is what's going to make me happy. I'm going to smoke a little weed. I'm going to have some Pop-Tarts. I'm going to drink. I'm going to bed early. I have a very big day today. I've been all over the news this week. I've been all over the country this week. I went from Cuba to Fort Lauderdale to the Keys to Miami to a set to a movie to a this to a that. I'm fucking losing my shit. Now I got a big show tomorrow night, and I can't wait. Sold over 1,100 tickets coming to the Count Basie in Red Bank, New Jersey, one of the most prestigious theaters in the world, and yours truly is playing there right now. Well, I won't even say it, but I think Bill Maher is playing there tonight. Screw him. Come see me. My buddy Charles Jackson going to be there. He'll show you how to do some karate. He's a karate instructor down on the Jersey Shore. John Fossiter is coming. He's going to be sitting in the front because he's a badass. And Katrina, I hope you're feeling good, feeling good. There you are. Hey, I'm good. Graduated from AA in sign language studies. Oh, wow. Isn't that great? She knows how to talk to people who I guess can't speak or can't hear. You know what? I know how to talk Italian sign language too. Fuck you. And everybody understands that, especially here. Pasta or macaroni? Macaronis. Don't forget about being offended. Don't forget about being offended. Yeah, people are offended. I'm offended by that. Well, stay the hell home. I remember when I was a kid, man, you'd say anything you wanted and nobody got hurt, and then you hung out with those people anyway. One of the best up-and-coming singers out on the Jersey Shore is writing into the show right now. I hope she's watching. Emily Grove, ladies and gentlemen, fantastic singer. She's down in the Jersey Shore doing a Jersey Shore singing thing, and soon she's going to be world-renowned and perform all over the country. And she has a friend who's coming to my show tomorrow night at the Count Basie, and that friend is Angelia Pele, or Pele. Angelia Pele. She's a great singer, a great performer, and not only that, she's coming to my show tomorrow night with her mom. She's going to have a lot of fun. She's going to watch the show, and then on June 5th, she's going to co-host with me the East Coast Music Hall of Fame taking place at the Convention Center in Wildwood, New Jersey. That's June 5. Watch me get on stage with Angelia and a lot of great singers and talent from back in the day and today and tomorrow. And that's going to be at the Convention Center in Wildwood, New Jersey. That's the East Coast Music Hall of Fame, hosted by yours truly, Mike Marino. All this information would come to you if you went to mikemarino.net and you logged on. Do you think being Italian and having a lot of Italian jokes limits your fan base? Personally, I love it. It's nice that you asked that question, and the answer to that question is absolutely not. Believe it or not, I entertain all around the world. I just got back from Cuba. Just think of that audience. A lot of people were from India, Korea, all around the world, Dubai, and they love it. A lot of people have an affection for people from New Jersey, Los Angeles, all different parts of Texas, Kansas, Kentucky. Wherever I go, as soon as I say, hey, how you doing? Everybody goes, oh, I love that guy. Because what's there not to love about us people who are from New Jersey? You got to love being from New Jersey. That's the state you were born and raised in. I sound like one. I am one. I'm true to be one. It always gets me roles on television, and I'm always making a living as a comedian doing what I do. So I'm actually here happy about that. So I'm glad to hear that. Yes, they love it. It's fantastic. Don't ever worry about that. Please send me the link for the June 15th show, and I will buy tickets. Oh, okay. Look at that. I'm telling people to come on June 15th. They're already looking to buy tickets. I appreciate that. That's badass. I'm having iced tea. I'm drinking iced tea. I love iced tea. I've always loved so have you seen Green Book? I'm from Jersey City, Mike. Well, thank you, MAD 1964. I appreciate that. And did I see the movie Green Book? I watched the movie Green Book 3 times. The writer and creator of the movie, Nick Villalonga, is an acquaintance of mine. And I spoke to Nick, who wrote the movie Green Book, a couple of weeks ago. And he and Danny Aiello and his brother Frank are coming to my show tomorrow night at the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank, New Jersey. They're getting ready to do another movie. And hopefully yours truly will get a part in that movie. But now I live in Miramar, Florida. I love Miramar, Florida. You got to love that. Now listen, folks, I've been trying to get in shape, and I've been going to a trainer. Now this trainer is fantastic. She's watching the show right now, and I hope I get this right. I saw pictures that she was on the beach with her kids today in Belmar, New Jersey, and everybody knows that I hang out in Belmar, New Jersey, because both my brothers live down there, but I wasn't asked if I wanted to go. But that's all right. I was busy today anyway. You want to get in shape, you want to call Lori Sternberg, right? Lori Sternberg, Stern Fitness. This girl is in great shape, and she will tear your ass apart until you're in good shape too. She knows all about nutrition. She knows all about what time of day to get up. She's very inspiring, and right now she's doing a big challenge out there called 30 for 30. She makes you do 30 push-ups, 30 jumping jacks, 30 sit-ups, 30 God knows what, 30 phone calls, 30 tweets, 30 Instagrams. It's 30 for 30, and you could do it. In fact, I'm not even going to eat these Pop-Tarts on the show, but she'll probably say, what the hell are you doing? So I'm not going to have my delicious iced tea, which is basically iced tea and lemonade, and everybody knows that's an Arnold Palmer. And then I'm not going to eat these. I'm not going to eat these till later, right? She's all about the gun show, and I got some guns. My guns don't really work like they did when I was younger, but if I put you in a headlock, I'll fucking kill you. All right. So anyway, Lori, if you're watching right now, and I hope that you are, tell everybody where they can find you when it comes to training, especially here in the area of Westfield, Garwood, Scotch Plains, maybe even people from Jersey City. Where do they want to go to find you, Lori Sternberg, so that they can train? Someone just said, I remind them so much of the main character. The main character of what show? Who's the main character? Well, anyway, wait. Who's the main character? I can't find it. What city are you from in New Jersey? Okay, listen. So just getting back to, if you want to train, if you want to get in shape, if you want to find an experienced nutritionist, an experienced trainer, and an all-around really good person. She makes you really feel good, and she makes you train in a really bad neighborhood, which makes you train even harder. Unless she comes to your gym or you go to her gym, or she comes to your house because she can train you at your house too. I want you folks to listen to me right now. Get in shape at www.sternfitness.net. Are you listening? Sternfitness.net. Seriously, everybody knows how old I am. I'm 23. I just look a little older because I'm playing that type of character right now. But at being at my age, training really sucks. But if you get up early in the morning and you watch Lori Sternberg, if you watch what she's saying and what she's doing, she inspires you to do it too. And I am totally inspired right now, Lori, to not eat my Pop-Tarts while I'm doing this show, because around 8:30 when I'm done, I'm eating those Pop-Tarts, or at least 9 o'clock. I got a big day tomorrow. I got to get up in the morning, get on the radio and call some people. I got to do a big campaign. And then tomorrow night, one of the biggest comedy shows of a lifetime is going to take place at the Count Basie in Red Bank, New Jersey. There's still some tickets left. I hope you guys will come. Deanna Del Benet, I texted you and never wrote me back, trying to get you to come down to Red Bank tomorrow night, which would be really, really great. There you go. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Well, this is wonderful. I hope you're coming. It's not going to be me. John Bramnick going to be on the show, of course. There's going to be a lot of movie stars in the room, confirmed. One of my biggest favorite movie stars of all time is coming, Danny Aiello. And some of the musicians that are in the E Street Band are coming. Can't really say who they are because they like to hide while they're watching the show, which I guess is a good thing for me anyway. Anyway, did you get that? Sternberg. Wait a minute, I got to say that one more time. I can't find it. Sternfitness.net. Sternfitness.net. And don't forget, I only seen 2 people subscribe right now. That's really not right. More people should be subscribing to MikeMarino.net. Subscribe to MikeMarino.net. I'm going to keep on saying it. Yours truly also sells merchandise. I am wearing Make America Italian Again shirts. All you have to do is go to my website, make a purchase, or right here on Facebook. It comes in shirts for guys and girls. It comes in panties too. It says get the bat right on the ass. Beautiful. And do what you want with that. Saw your show at Governor's in March. This is the other Mike Marino. You killed it. Hey, Mike Marino, holy shit, that's right. I met this young kid, his name is Mike Marino, in the parking lot before I went to do the show, and it was really, really nice of you to come over to me and say that you wanted to meet me before you did the show. I did the show. That's really, really great for Mike Marino, and I'm glad that you brought that up. I will be back at Governor's Comedy Club, that's right. Staten Island, Long Island, everybody from Long Island, I'm back at Governor's Comedy Club the last weekend of June. So if you got nothing to do the last weekend of June, I will be back. Big return to Governor's Comedy Club, Long Island, New York. All right. So what else is going on in this world? I really want to thank all my sponsors. I've had some of the best, most incredible sponsors. This fucking tripod is not doing the right thing. There. That better? A lot of people ask me all the time, are you really in the basement? Check this shit out. You want to see? This is the bar. There's all the drinks. And there's the studio where the band comes to play. This is me on the other show. It's badass. Look at my drums. Cash register from when my grandfather was around. I'm not going to do too long of a broadcast tonight. I really want to eat these Pop-Tarts. I hope Lori's not watching anymore. I think Pop-Tarts the best. How do you not like a Pop-Tart? Isn't it funny? I don't know how many people out there smoke pot, but you really should. And when you smoke pot, go get yourself some really fun foods, right? There you go. I'm friends with a lot of celebrities, and I never bother anybody. And I'm going to be getting together with a lot of them because I want them to autograph my book, and it's called Shut Up and Eat. This is my book, Shut Up and Eat, that I got from Chaz Palminteri. And in here, it was written by, there's a forwarded by Danny Aiello. Oh, I got to get this to Danny tomorrow. I'll have Danny Aiello there, Stephen Preget. This is going to be great. So, of course, I didn't get James Gandolfini, and I didn't get Robert Loggia, but I do want to get Edie Falco, Pat Cooper, Robert Davi, who's a good friend of mine, to sign my book. And I'm also waiting for them to do a special on me in the Edge magazine in New Jersey. So everybody out there from Edge magazine, what the fuck are we waiting for? I need to be on the cover of this magazine. So we're going to make that happen too, especially some White Castle. Well, someone just wrote in and said that they liked to eat at White Castle. Now, I really can't do White Castle anymore. White Castle is just trash. But when you're stoned or you're drunk and you're home on your way home at 3 o'clock in the morning and you see that White Castle spotlight, I mean, come on. How can you not go in there and say, hey, give me 42 little burgers because they're this big, it's the shape of a nickel, and guzzle them down. They taste unbelievable. You don't even care what you're eating. It might be a rat. It might be a cat, but it's delicious. And when you're that high, plus they got the great French fries. I prefer McDonald's, quite honestly. John Vincent, thank you so much for writing into the show. Hey, Caroline, how are you? A lot of crazy shit going on in the news. Is the president guilty? Is he not guilty? Is he going to jail? They impeaching him? They're not impeaching him? Did we do the wrong thing? Did we do the right thing? Oops, sorry, I burped on my show. I had pasta this afternoon. I really would like to be president of the United States. I think I have the time for it. I think I'd be a great president. I know exactly what to do. I won't be doing any tweeting. I won't be telling people what I'm doing, but I'll be straightening out the country. You won't know what I'm doing, but you'll like the fact that it was straightened down. And I'll have a motto: you don't know nothing, you don't see nothing, you don't say nothing, because we're private people. And then one of the things I think I'll start off doing is I'll build that wall. Yes, I'm going to build the wall, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let everybody in first. I'm letting everybody in. I'm going to build the wall. Then I'm going to leave. And anybody who wants to leave, you leave with me, and we get the fuck out, and everybody can stay here. Bye-bye. And then we go down to Mexico or places like that, and we build a new beach, and we go surfing every day. We go surfing, we smoke pot, and we have Italian food. Ain't that right, Italian comedy? It's nice to see you. Hey, Coda, how you doing, man? How's your career? Finally, somebody's going to build a wall. Yeah, well, maybe I won't make it so high. I'll make it out of bamboo. Italian Comedy sent the request to be on your show. All right. I got a caller. Let's take that caller from Italian Comedy. Now, I hope this works, because every time I hit this button, nobody writes into the show. Hello, Italian Comedy. There he is. It finally fucking worked. I got somebody on the show. What's up, buddy? I'm doing good. How you doing? Where you calling in from? Oh, yes. All right. This is fantastic. Okay, for you people over here on the Facebook Live feed, I got a friend of mine. You got to see him. He's writing in from Canada. Check him out. Check him out. Every time I do this thing, nobody ever pops up. It always gets screwed up. So now I'm reading a shitload of fan mail all at the same time, right? If I take it easy. Hey, Mike, could use some belly laughs at Fasani's again. Well, I'll be back to Fasani's in Florida again. Right now, we're talking to my friend who's out in Canada, Toronto. Hey, listen, buddy, I'm coming to Toronto. I booked a gig on October 17th. It's at a 2,000-seat theater. I'm not exactly sure the whereabouts, but that's where we're going, and that's where we're going to home. I hope you'll come. That'd be great. I love the Canadian accent. Did you guys hear him say show? Show. We show. You say show. We say show. Hey, you know, My closest relatives do live in Toronto. My mom and her brothers and sisters were all born in a small town called Doronia, which is in Campobasso, Italy. And the oldest brother died before he came to the United States. And their kids, Dominic and Frank, went to Toronto, Canada. And eventually they had their families there. So whenever I go to Toronto, my cousin Marco, Michael, my Aunt Virgilia, they all come to my shows. It's really, really wild. Oh, I know all about it. Is this your fan mail from Brooklyn? Are these your fans? They Toronto love, the one writing in on your show right now. Are you live? You gotta love it. Check that out. So what's going on in your career, my man? That's the guy, David Baltasari. He's the guy I'm talking about. Hey, David Baltasari, how you doing? Tell everybody where we're going to be in Toronto on October 17th. Say it, brother. I don't know where he went. Love your pages. Italy forever. Montana. Montana? Yeah, Montana, Italy. Who's from Brooklyn? This is great. All these crazy people. I'll be seeing you tomorrow night. Thank you so much, Danielle. I appreciate that. We're almost sold out tomorrow night, folks. So go online, thebasie.com, get yourself some tickets. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hey, dude, do you ever come down to New Jersey, New York to perform? You got to make me a meme. There he is, David Baltasari. Come on, tell us, October, where's the show? We can't have dead air like this. I'm also on a radio station. Everybody got to talk. You speak Italian? That's unbelievable. I never really heard LOL. Why are we supposed to talk about it? One of the greatest things about going to Canada is everybody's bilingual in seconds. And I don't know what happened because all my cousins in Toronto, they are fluent in Italian. In fact, they probably spoke Italian before they spoke English. But you come to New Jersey, they shut us down. They're like, stop fucking talking Italian. We're all going to get killed. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like spending a couple of years out there in Toronto. I love going to Toronto. I like Montreal too. The little Italy in Montreal is some badass shit, boy. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful people, nice people. Seems like everybody seems to get along. I mean, I'm sure they got their beefs here and there and everywhere. See, October 17th. Somebody tell me where that theater is. Somebody wrote "fuck Montreal." Was that one of your friends? Oh man, this is fucking great. All right, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Let's do this again sometime. All right. Yeah, I would like that. I would like that a lot. I'm definitely coming to Toronto. Spent a couple extra days out there. All right. Universal Event Space. He finally said it. Okay, October 17th, Toronto. I will be at the Universal Event Space, and we're all going to be there. Hey, man, thank you very much. Ciao. Well, there it is, folks. I had a great call in from a great guy out there in Canada, Toronto, Canada, where my family's all staying. That was just really, really fantastic. And thank you so much. So there you go, folks. I'll be in Canada on October 17th at the Universal Event Space. And there's my friend Coda Hawk, who's writing in from Vegas. I'll be in Vegas the third week of November at the Tropicana Casino Hotel, which is the Laugh Factory. And of course, I'm going to be in Woodbridge on October 17th, and Woodbridge is just the place to be. It's 8:45. I've been on the radio for 45 minutes. I do got to get going. I want to thank everybody for writing into my little show over here, Mike Marino, live from my mother's basement. Please continue to visit me at mikemarino.net. Definitely watch all my videos on my YouTube channel, which is Mike Marino Live on YouTube, Mike Marino Live on Twitter, Mike Marino Live right here on Instagram, Mike Marino Live, of course, on my fan page. Go to the fan page, folks, and don't forget, really, I need the subscribers. It's so easy. Subscribe at mikemarino.net, and you'll get my newsletter. Montreal in the house. What's going on, Montreal? What's going on, Canada? What's going on, Toronto? What's going on, everybody in that beautiful, beautiful country called Canada, which is like going to Italy as far as I'm concerned. I'm Mike Marino Live, everybody. I want to thank my sponsor, Lucatelli, 100% freshly grated cheese. It is the best. They are the wonderfulest. The best city in the world is Toronto. Jersey girls are the best. Thank you for saying that. Thank you so much, Vincent Lasavio, for watching the show. I'll probably see you this weekend. Toronto, Woodbridge, place to be. Thank you, everybody. And don't forget, I'm running for president of the United States in 2020. It's not just a web series. It's going to be funny. It's going to be serious. It's going to be badass. Are you watching the show? Wait till you see what I'm doing next. You're going to love it. And the only way to find that out is to stay tuned to what I'm doing right now. Do you understand? All right, everybody. I'm Mike Marino. Let's make America Italian again. Remember how I always say it. You don't know nothing. You didn't see nothing. You don't say nothing. And how do I end every single one of my broadcasts? By always saying the same thing. Don't take no shit from nobody. All right. Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying watching my podcast live from my mother's basement. We're having a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a lot of great guests on the show in the future. So if you like it, hit like. You could also leave a comment. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other funny videos. And you could also listen to my podcast on your favorite podcast app like Spotify and iTunes.